Welcome back to Before and this is again another tutorial on full stack Laravel Vue.js e-commerce tutorial series, and in this tutorial I will be showing you how we can separate different reusable components so that we can use across our project. So in the last video I showed you how to set up this normal menu. Now I will be separating them and using we'll be using different components from here, and we'll be setting up so that our project is a little bit set up. And then after this video we will be going ahead with registrations and login, and in registration logins you will be definitely having something new to learn, so something like rate limiting and job setup, queue job setup, and a lot of cool things is coming on. So before we move on to that part, so let's set up our projects one by one and we can go ahead. So in the last video I showed you how I took this simple navigation from the HTML template. Now we will be taking rest of this homepage code, okay, one by one, and I will show you how we can separate them now. So here you see I have taken the navigation here and it looks really bad already because I cannot keep adding lots of code already here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this code away from this main app component so it looks much cleaner. So here in our main project folder, Vue.js project folder, we will create a new folder. We will call it shared, which means we will be using component that will be shared across the whole project. So here I will call it menu.view. It can be mobile menu or whatever the menu is. So we will just call it menu for the time being. And let's go ahead and take this whole code from here to here. That's fine, right? Now let's check it out. What should we get? We should be able to see only blanks because we have not used or imported the component as of yet. Okay, so now let's import the component using ES6. Import top menu. Let's call it top menu, and we can import it from one directory back shared, and then menu. It suggests automatically. That's nice. And we will be using components, and our component is this one, right, the menu. Now once we have imported the component, we will just be using it like that. That's simple. Awesome, perfect. We have the menu now. Now here you see we have the menu, and we would like to definitely separate this one. Let's separate our search here from here. So we have a search bar here, so let's take it out from there. Simply copy this part of the code. That's perfect. So inside here we will be adding one more item page, search.view. so here we have So let's take the search code from here. Perfect, right? And we took it from here, so we can use search component. Yeah, that's perfect. So we will be importing search component. And let's rewrite it and see. It should be search like that. Yep, search component is here. Now let's see, we have separated our search code from the menu. It's much more cleaner and smaller. Okay, we have a design problem here. Maybe it's because of this div. So what we will be taking is, let's try it out with this one. Let's keep the division here. It can cause because of this extra div. Now try. Perfect, it's looking good now. So far so good. We will be taking other codes from here as well. Okay, we have an extra div here, so let's remove that from the search component. This way it is really easier to code. So if we have instant search features, we can code it here instead of coding a lot of chunks all in here. So let's and we will be separating even more. We having logic if you are logged in, what menu we should show. If you are not logged in, what menu we should show. And if it is a mobile version or tablet or whatever, the small devices, we will be able to separate them in mobile menu and other stuff. So everything should live in their own file. It should not be everything in one place. Perfect, right? Now we have the header here. So let's okay, in header we see a lot of images here. Okay, so it might not look good right now, so we take all those images copied from our project to here, though it will be dynamic. But for now, since we have to keep working, we will be taking all the images from the HTML templates to our projects. Perfect. So we have taken the images, copied images, but we need to change the path, image source path. But before we go ahead, we will take this header code. So for now, let's take this header code. Obviously, you know, we will be using the component header.vue, and inside this header.vue, we will be making simple header code here. Okay, so whatever comes here will be shared and can be reused if it is needed. So in our top menu, so after the top menu, we will be saying, okay, we need our header, or we can say a banner. Okay, perfect, right? So keep it. Okay, we named it header here, but we named it banner here, so it doesn't look good. We should rename it to banner as well. Perfect, right? So let's use it as a banner. Perfect. So we have everything here. We should be able to see some broken things. So let's see all of the broken. So yeah, we have it. Now we need to change the image path. So let's see how we can change it easily. So we go here, we see asset, but in our project it is inside images. So we need to remove the asset. So the easiest way to remove it, replacing it. So how do we replace it? Control F, then we see the replace icon. We will keep slash images, so we will replace it with nothing. So it is replaced. Perfect, the images has come. So now I think the this one is creating an impact because it's a slider. So let's remove this class and see if we have anything here. Let's refresh back again. So we have it here, but we see multiple pictures here. So let's remove all of the pictures because we won't be using we are still not sure if we will be using this Bkash. So I will definitely try to stay away from jQuery. There's nothing that you cannot beat with Vue.js, so I'll keep the design for the time being, but it will not be a slider. So it's more like okay, this image looks really big. Let's check it out. Okay, maybe it's pointed with JS. Let's use background 3.jpg and see how it looks. Find your nearest station. So it's still big. Okay, anyways, so I'm leaving it here now because we will not be working with the banner as right now. We have plenty times to work with that. So that's nice for now. We have this one. Now what we have here, let's see. We have these all categories and this one. So let's see how it's done there. This says category. all categories, and this is actually this main section. Let me check all categories. We will be building it with JSON actually from the database. So let's separate them. This is basically categories, a lot of categories here. I really hate. And then another section starts. Okay, and we have the footer here. Let's see if we have a footer here. No, we don't have any footer. So we will also need to include the footer. And then authentication content. This seems to be model and JavaScript. That's nice. Okay, let's see where it is. Okay, so this seems to be the left section and this is the right section. Okay, and both of them are inside a container, which seems to be okay. So this is the main container. So how do we separate them actually? This is inside, so we cannot just take this one out of the container. So we have to have the container first and then split these categories in different areas. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, so we need to now set up the home page actually. So this is taken away, so this should not be used any other places. So now it should be actually the home page. Okay, so now let's check it out whether if we have a home page router at all now. So let's see, we don't have a route here. Example main page, this is one of the route, and if we come here we see this one already in this page, so we don't want to see this one, so we will have to remove that logically as well. I'm not sure if my voice is heard clearly. Okay, but let's see how the other pages looks like. If I come to this page, it has the categories, but it doesn't have it has categories but it doesn't have anything else. So I think the pages should have their own. So it has categories and one banner and the product. So every page has their own container. So I think we should set up the home page now. So let's see if we have any module setup created for the home page. Let's go to the router. Okay, we will be setting up all the pages including login, registrations and other in later video, but right now let's take all this code from here. So this is the important section here, main section. I don't know what this one stands for, but I will take that little bit later. So take it here, and for now we will be taking this container section here, and inside this container we have a left section and a right section. So this section starts with a row, then with the category, and it says scroll MD2 and others. Let's see if it is the same for other pages as well. Okay, call MD2. So this is always like that, but let's see the original section starts from where. This should be the original section, and it can be inside in call 3, or maybe call md4, whatever. So we can adjust it. In that case, we have to take a decision whether we should copy from here and keep this code up to here so that can be changed. Otherwise we will be having hard time to adjust the layout. But since it's done this way, I think, and this is again, you see, this is the main content and this is the category full content. Okay, so the content starts from here and this is the layout code. So since I want to give flexibility to edit the content later, so let's take out these category sections and add category.view, and inside here perfect, we have the category here. Let's see if we can indent it properly. Okay, it's indented now. Cool. Now we have this section. So what should we call it? We have here we have this one and this one, all of them included in one. So that's okay. We will be taking these cards away as well, so we don't have to redo it all over again. So but for layout separation, we will take all this code and we will tail it again. This can be okay. Let's see what it is. Let's call it full content dot view. So that's okay. Now here let's use both of this category. Let's check if we have the spelling correct. If you have question understanding this thing, let me know. I will try to help as much as I can. And we have another one that's called full content. This seems a little awkward. It will be much better as soon as we set up the home page and other pages. Okay, so right now I'm just separating everything from everything else. So here the full content and here the category. Okay, so now we have the category here, full content here, all separated. And let's see, we have assets here as well. Okay, we need to make a template here. We have asset here, so let's just replace all those assets with nothing. Perfect. So we should not have any error for images. Asset. So it doesn't have any asset now. Okay, cool. Now let's see how it looks. I think we have an error. Okay, let's check it out. What is the error here? This is where it's saying the problem. Banner has already been declared, so there must be something wrong with redeclaration. Okay, so we cannot redeclare it again. It should be category, and we don't need banner. Perfect. It should be working now. Okay, it is working indeed. So now you see I have the categories here, and I have the all the products here. Now let's do more separations here, and remove all the categories from here, because this category will be used in few places actually, so we should not write in many places. So how do we do this? Okay, this is already taken, category is already taken away, and inside the full content we actually have this kind of cards. So this card, it should be reusable. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's the title, so we can separate with including titles and many other things. So let's remove everything and make it really nicer now. So inside full content I have here that says popular as title, men's fashion. So let's check it out, wristwatch, and here you go, we have popular here and the boxes here, and men fashion here. There is the men fashion and the content here. So I will not add everything here, it looks so stupid. Cool, huh? So let's remove all of them from here, and popular men fashion. I will keep men's fashion only, it looks cool. Only 4 items, so I will keep men's fashion, and after men fashion we have women and blah blah blah. I will remove all of them. Okay, so I don't have to close it. So this is one box with products, and this is popular item. I don't need any popular item here. Perfect. So I do have men fashion here, and I don't know what it is actually. Folding mobile, let's see what it is actually. This is one. Wristwatch folding. Okay, this is not perfectly visible because of this image, so let's take this image out of here for now and see how it looks. Okay, it's inside somewhere. Let's see how it looks. Display none. Okay, never mind. We will be setting up a little later. Now we have this content that says wristwatch, and we will be separating that as well. It means it might seems a lot of separation, so how do we do this? Now let's say we want to have one that's called men fashion and one called women fashion and blah blah blah. We might have a lot of lot of rows with different kind of names. So this will be our cards, our section. So what we want to do is that we want to do more separations here, and this will have 2 separation. The full content, this should be a page actually. I will have to rename it little later in my later videos, but you see here I can reuse all this section. I mean this whole section, men's fashion, it's entirely a card, sorry, a section, a row, a section. Now inside this section I have actually the real product items, and these product items is a lot of items. Okay, now here one thing, do I really need to separate the product item actually? I don't think so. Let me check how the other pages looks like. So this is a product details page. I don't need to go to the details page now. This is the category page. Again, you can see it's a popular section, inside popular section they have some cards here, and they have a picture, so I can use okay, give me a popular section. So this would be better if I just take out this section from here, and we can say product section dot view. So here we can add section like this. So what that means is that I will say, okay, give me popular section, give me Punjabi section, give me shirts, give me blah blah blah, whatever you have. So all you just need to do is use this component, okay, and pass data to this component, and then it will be building all of this at the title, and it will be building the whole block. Okay, so it's super reusable, perfect code actually. So let's import it. Actually, I will take this code. I don't know if I let's take this code. We don't need to use all of them, so we need only one here. Sorry for copy pasting because I need to save times. Product section, so this is a product section, and from where did I copy it? I think from here. Okay, so it can be one tag only or both tag. Perfect. I think it looks amazing at the moment. Let's see if it actually works or not. Okay, I have something wrong done. Full content banner from banner. What is banner here? No. What is banner doing here? Banner again. Is it? No, it's a different problem here. Really not sure what could be the problem, but I think we are very much in, so we don't see any problem here. That's not, I think importing was the problem here. We don't have to use this one, so I think this will be good. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I use the shared folder because I don't have to use this folder because I am already inside this folder, so that was done wrong. Perfect. Now see the beauty. Okay, see the beauty. Now what I will be doing is I will be either passing with props that data, let's say data, and I will pass product set data. Okay, I will pass array of data. Okay, product data. Now if I need a more section, let's say title, I can just simply send a title here. Let's say I can call this title as a, I cannot write it. It can be simple. Okay, where it is, where I was actually full content. Yeah, I was in here. Maybe like this. Men's fashion, and I can accept that as props, the title, and I can use this title here. I'm not sure if the syntax is correct or not, but let's try it out here. Let's change the title to different, something else. Popular. Yeah, we get the title here. You see the beauty here, and I can have a lot of section here, like men's fashion, woman, new arrivals, or whatever. Blah blah and blah blah. If I refresh, you see now I was able to build so sections. Okay, all the section is alike. So that's one thing. If we have a different kind of section, you just reuse them. Now the thing is that I can use it in any places I would like to use it. Okay, so that was really perfect. Okay, thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope you have learned how to separate your components. In the next video I will set up login and registration, and we will start coding right away. No more setups. Okay, we will be actually doing cool stuff in registration, how you can do automatic validation using request, and then we will be adding inside the login how we can do rate limiting, so that we can have a little bit security done in the login controllers. Okay, so watching or keep watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, subscribe this tutorial, and subscribe this channel, and don't forget to provide your valuable feedback. Thank you, have a nice time.